talk a little bit about what the map room means and why that helps set you apart from all your competition?
Right from the very beginning, I've always said, I'm not in the real estate business. I'm in the information business. And real estate just happens to be the stuff that the information is based on. But market knowledge, expertise, all the things that differentiate you from others in the business come down to the information you have, the quality of the information, the volume of the information you have. And one of the things that I sell a lot of is land in New York. And in order to understand the value of land, you need to know what else is being built. What is this to-be-built building going to be competing with when it's finished? And surprisingly, there's very, very little information available in New York City about the supply pipeline of new buildings being built. So I said, how can that be? I mean, if you're standing in front of a building, you can see whether it's under construction or not. I said, for 10 years, I wanted to go out and count every building. During the pandemic, the city was absolutely a ghost town. There were no stores open, nobody on the street, no cars on the street. And it occurred to me, you know what? This would be a perfect time to go walk around the city and count buildings. So I had copies of this Sanborn map, it's called, that has information about every tax parcel and the diagram of the building. And I took these copies into the street. I walked every street of Manhattan south of 96th Street and 110th Street, logged every building that was under construction, every building that had been demolished, every potential development site, every potential assemblage site. Assemblage sites are sites where you could purchase 3, 4, 10 buildings and knock them down and create a piece of land. And I had all these pages with all these highlights on. I highlighted different types of buildings in different colors and started taping a couple of them together to say, oh, let me see what's happening in this neighborhood. And I got 2 together, then 4 together, and then I did another neighborhood. And before you know it, I had taped the whole thing together, and I have this map that's 24 feet long and 10 feet wide that has identified every development opportunity in the city. We spent 220 hours out in the field walking the streets. We followed it up with about 3,000 hours of research on all of these. And since we did the field work, we've been tracking every demolition permit, every building permit, every foundation permit that the city has issued. So we have taken this information and disaggregated it into 5 main buckets: residential rental land, residential condo land, hotels, offices, and a miscellaneous bucket. And we today know what is being built down to the square inch in every one of these buckets. And that puts us in a position to really be able to more accurately analyze land than anyone else in the city. And that's part of the passion that I have for the business and the love I have for the business. I thought it was the coolest thing ever to get out there and walk around the city and be on every block. But it's created an information resource for us that really differentiates us very significantly from everyone else. And now I have clients come into the Knakal Map Room. They don't want to leave. We talk about every neighborhood and things they're doing and things that we're doing. And it's really a great client magnet who love to come in, want to learn about the market, teach us about the market. And like I say, it's all about information. And this one giant piece of paper has more information on it than probably any other piece of paper in the city.